not something that most people understand. I'm still trying to build my real estate business and act like everything's great, but I'm getting like punched in the mouth, right? And about and I kind of wanted it to just go to zero, so I could stop thinking about it, right? And so I feel like it's a requirement as an entrepreneur and something in business that you've got to get punched in the mouth and have a really like big moment. Everyone that I've ever studied and looked at in business who's tried to do big things, they've had that happen. Anyone ever had a big loss? Yeah, you know. And so it humbled me in a really good way. I was like running and gunning. We had 180 real estate agents. I probably knew half of them. I'm not proud of that. Like, but you can't know everybody who works at all your companies. But like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to have my value tied to money. And it was rough, right? I mean, as rough as it can get for me. So that happened, but the thing is, I never lost money on real estate. And looking back, I'm like, man, I wish I would have just bet on myself. But I believe that's like, hey, cannabis is going to be legal, and I wasn't trying to gamble. For me personally, I thought Bitcoin was a gamble, but I don't know much about it. But this company, I was like, I read the filings, I looked at the stores, I looked at the sales, like I was studying it, right? But all things considered, it goes to zero. And that's just a personal story about my journey. But over time, what I've done is I've acquired a lot of properties. And I've always been very team oriented and just give everything I have. I say this humbly. I've never met somebody that knows more about real estate than I do. And it's because that's what I've always focused on. I started as like, I'm going to help people buy and sell. I'm going to ask a lot of good questions. And I'm going to help people lease. I'm going to manage. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that just to learn, right? And what I have learned, I got like 10 years in and I was like, man, you could get all the knowledge in the world in real estate. And it's very important. But this is a people business. This is all about who do you know? How can you guys work together? And when you're doing real estate the right way, you're thinking like 30 years down the line, right? Like I'm speaking to y'all, but hopefully I'll know all of you guys 10 years from now, 20 years from now. That's when the beautiful things are happening. And you guys might need help. I definitely need help. And yeah, we're all trying to make money, right? But when we're talking about God and Jesus and like, this is people. And we're able to talk to people's souls and do things together. And none of us are just straight up, I don't think, spreadsheet driven. If our whole goal was just money, we probably wouldn't be here right now. We'd probably be like just watching YouTube videos and looking at spreadsheets, and maybe we live in New York City. I don't know. It's very important, but really, you want to enjoy this, right? You want to enjoy who you're working with. You want to build together. That's what I'm after. So as far as what I have going on right now, like we were talking about Austin, is I've been here. I've always wanted to own apartments here, but it was like crazy expensive. If y'all were here in 2020, 2021, I could not figure out how are these people buying these properties. Like it didn't make any sense to me, right? Full circle, right? We're talking about debt coming due. They're not. They weren't. They were just gambling, right? And the debt's here. They pay 20% more than it's worth. Now they have to sell. So there's a lot of opportunities out there. I personally had one seller that we closed 668 doors last year. I'm hopefully going to close 396 doors in the next month. And I've got 4 more under contract, all the same seller. 2, 3, 4 years ago, there's no way, for those that know, like, it's hard to even get control of these. For a seller to award you the deal, they think you're going to close, and they believe in you, and they're not going to waste their time. It's hard to even get the deal. Then there's the challenge of raising the capital. Then there's the challenge of managing it. Like, there's no easy any of this stuff, right? Even my mom's it's still a 30-year retirement plan, right? But what you're saying, which I fully agree, is if you know what you're doing in real estate and you have the right people, it's really, really hard to go wrong, right? If you know how to look out, what are the issues with the roof, the plumbing, the foundation, but then also the debt. The debt's the tricky thing that can really put people in a bad spot. So I'm able to acquire another 1,000 doors this year. I'm looking for investors. I'm raising capital. but I also am just wanting to offer what I can to help people and support. So whether you want to do your own deals or invest passively, the quicker you determine what you want to do, the better. Because I'll just tell you, to do what I do as far as finding deals and raising money, it is a full-time job, right? And I always break it down to you're either finding deals or you're finding capital. If you're an operator, both things are extremely valuable. And like you were talking about, if you want to raise capital and bring it to people's deals, that's an amazing thing. If you want to invest passively, that's great. Like I would love to be passive, fully passive in real estate and just be an LP, but I'm the operator, right? And so some people are like, I want to be an operator, but it's like, well, I want to be the passive LP guy. You know what I mean? So I've lived and breathed it. I talk to hundreds of people every day. I'm finally learning that I'm not invincible. I have limited energy. I'm personally trying to figure out how do I support and help. But I can't give it to everybody. That I'm not going home and being a good dad or a good husband. But I love real estate. I have this passion, what I told you about, for my mom. She changed my life. She did everything she could to help me, and I think subconsciously I owe that to other people as well. And sometimes I think that's why I do that so much. That's all I really have to talk on, but I just want to offer myself to be a resource. I feel very blessed to be here. I want to be a part of what these guys are doing. I live here in Round Rock. I've personally lived in 18 houses in the last 10 years. My son is 7, and he's lived in 9, including an RV park. But I bought laundromats, RV parks, retail buildings, houses, apartments. Really, what I haven't bought is offices and like hotels. But I've really done all the other things. And I've just shifted over the last couple of years. I have 2 partners. My whole role is just people. Just talk to people, get to know people, care about people. Last year I went to 16 events all over the country. It was too much. I don't know. I won't do that ever again. But I'm here in Round Rock. I'm blessed to be here. And that's all I got. If you guys have questions or I can add value for you, I'd love to do that. And it's a hard business, but the quicker you find the right people in the team, the better. And I appreciate your time. God bless you guys.
Thank you. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
No, much love. And this won't be the last time that you guys see Matt as well, too. He's going to be here, time to time again. We're looking to collaborate and do events, very frequently. I'll talk about our next event here pretty soon. And also, if you guys who here would love to learn weekly and be in a community of other people that are out there doing deals, maybe you guys have a deal that you guys would love to pitch. By a show of hands, who here would love such weekly? Well, every single Thursday, he has a call that he hosts where you guys can come and pitch your guys' deal, and you guys can come in here and other people pitch their deals, and you guys can all connect with people from all across the nation. So that's where the call actually, where an individual came with a nonprofit where he's going out and feeding families in India and creating infrastructure and education. And he came and he raised capital actually for the nonprofit on that call this Thursday as well too. So even if it's for a nonprofit, anything that you guys are looking to raise capital for, make sure to connect with Matthew after this as well too, because he's got a great call every single week that he hosts. It's called Smiling and Dialing, right?
That's right.
So right there on those calls, he's calling brokers himself as well too. So you guys get to hear live and direct from somebody. Carlos, hop on his calls every Thursday. Come learn. And get around the fire. So thank you, Matthew, for everything. And before we get into this next thing, go ahead for the next slide.
Yeah, question.
Question. Sorry.
Just a quick question.
Yes.
Do you have a Facebook group, for the people that are interested, making sure we discuss?
Yeah, I do.
Cool.
Yeah,
How can I connect with you?
I can give y'all my cell phone number if y'all want. I'll just tell y'all right now if you want to put it in your phone.
Yeah, so get their phones out. Get your phones out.
And reach out, guys, if like truly, whatever I can get support. My number is 512 914 4806.
Mom got it. We'll see you on the call next Thursday. We're gonna have a 7th grade on the call next Thursday, Matt.
I love it, man. That'd be great.
Yes.
Come on, Carlos.
All right, so one more activity. We're almost done. We got about 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes before we go ahead and network again. And we'll have some food for all of you guys. I know you guys are probably hungry. Stomachs are about rumbling. So it's about that time to go ahead and eat. And go ahead and talk over some food as well too. So you cannot create a new future holding on to the emotions of the past. Who here is holding on to something that you feel maybe a little bit heavy? I think of a backpack full of rocks, and you guys are just climbing up a mountain. I hike every single day. I'm in Arizona, so there's lots of mountains all around us, and I'm hiking every day. And it would be very hard to be carrying a backpack with rocks every single day. Those rocks are those emotions. Those rocks is that heavy energy. You got to release those rocks and take those rocks out of your backpack in order for that, weight to lighten up and for you guys to go ahead and get to that top of that mountain. So going into this new year of 2026, many of us may be holding on to some things. Maybe holding on to a past connection with a friendship, with a partnership, whatever it may be. Right now is the time to release it. So I invite you guys all to go ahead and close your guys' eyes. I want you guys all to close your guys' eyes. And I want you to think about what is it that you want to release. I want you guys to be intentional with such. And then we're going to go ahead and take 3 deep breaths together. I want you guys to imagine yourself having a pair of scissors as well too. While we're taking these 3 deep breaths here in a second, and I want you to imagine you cutting ties or any cords that may be attached to any materialistic thing, any relationship, any partnership, anything that's holding you guys back. And I want you guys to imagine you cutting that cord and those ties at the end of each breath. So on the exhale, I want you to imagine you just releasing, and as we're inhaling, I want you to breathe in more of what it is that you guys want. Think about what is it that does not serve you guys anymore. All right, so let's go ahead and I invite you guys to take a deep breath. Breathe in more of what you want. And on the exhale, I want you guys to release it and cut those ties. Exhale, let it go. I want to hear more breathing. Go ahead and take a deep breath. As if this is your last breath that you guys are ever taking. Breathe it in. Let it go. This last one, I want to be your deepest breath. Inhale all that it is that you guys want for 2026. I want you guys to receive. I want you guys to be open. And on this last exhale, I want you guys to release all that does not serve you guys anymore. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Let it go. Keep your eyes closed. Very quick. We'll sit here for 20 seconds. I want you guys to imagine, where do you guys see yourself in the next 5 years? Where do you see yourself at the end of 2026? I want you guys to sit with it. Take a moment of silence and just sit and think. Alrighty, feel free to come join us again. And I want you all truly, to just get out of your own way. We're all in our own way. What you want also wants you. So this is an invitation, especially going into this next part where we're going to network, to get out of your head. Just be. As a kid, as you guys all once were and still are within, just be a kid again. All right, so in order for us to get to the place where we want to go by the end of 2026, we need systems. We need systems in place to help us get to that place where we want to be in the next year or in the next 5 years. So that all starts with mindset. That's why we gave you guys some books and some things that can help alter your guys' mindset and your ways of thinking. So the mindset is the number one thing with the key to success. The next thing is the right system. So if any of you guys are looking to get into real estate, we're going to talk about a system that we, put in place and that we found that's been operating already, that's been working. And I always say systems, they stand for one thing: save yourself time, energy, and money. All right, so you got to find the right system from the start. If you guys are looking to get started in real estate, if you guys are looking to reverse or re-engineer your guys' life, you got to find a system. And then you guys got to find a business community. Right? You guys got to connect with other like-minded people, and that's what we're going to do here after I go over the system in place that we have to help you guys get started in real estate in 2026 and take advantage of the tax advantages investing into multi-family real estate. So that's gonna lead us into the next slide, and these are our real estate investing systems. So these are a couple of the deals that we've closed last year, one of them being in Mesa, Arizona, one of them being, or two of them being also North Carolina. And we recently just closed in on this one also in the Charlotte area, another 240 units. And what I want you guys to notice is we got two markets here. We're not in Arizona, Texas, Florida, Colorado. We've got no more than two, no more than three markets. We also will be looking into Texas here soon as well, within probably mid to the end of this year. Really more so focused on 2027, as we've already got a lot of assets that we're closing in on in the same two markets as well too. So when it comes to our system, I'm gonna give you guys a little insight, and then following this, for those that are looking to get more insight into our exact business plan and the steps that we take in the real estate space, we're gonna give you guys a system, and we're gonna have a private speaker come in and speak with those that are looking to take the next steps on investing with us and our proven system that's worked time and time again. And so we focus once again the three markets: Arizona, Texas, and North Carolina. We're targeting off-market deals. So we've got relationships with brokers because we made a partnership with the largest private multi-family fund in all of Arizona. They've got over 30 different assets all across Arizona, and we've just gone directly to the biggest. Who's winning? We're like Kevin Durant back in 2021. Let's go, who's the winning team? Who's the winning team? Who's doing it on the large scale? That's who we want to partner with so that we can win some championships with as well too. That's how Kevin Durant got a championship. And he went with Steph Curry, Draymond Green. I don't know if anybody does basketball here, but I'm an athlete, so I like to give a lot of analogies off the sets. And we partner with Session. They've got a proven system that works time and time again. Some of the strategies that we use in terms of risk mitigation is we have low leverage loans, and we're raising significant cash reserves at the property level so that we're not having to do any of those capital raising calls. And then we've got renovating the interior and the exterior, and it's all on budget and on schedule, because everything is all vertically integrated. So when we're working with operators, we're looking for something that is vertically integrated. We don't want a construction team that we have to hire as a third party. We don't want another third party property management team. We want everything all under one roof with one operator, and that's who we're looking to bring forth our investors and our network to. And me being and having the relationships with individuals that are professional athletes, I don't want to bring them to a system that isn't full or high functioning. And so I want to bring them to the best of the best. And with that being said, everything being vertically integrated just makes everything that much more simple. And when we're talking on the value add space, value add being renovation from the interior and the exterior, we want the development team in-house. We want now, once we've acquired the property management team to also be on all in-house as well too, all on the same schedule. And so that's everything that we're doing on the risk mitigation strategies. You guys will be able to hear more detail. I don't want to bore you guys out with the business plan. Those that do want to hear more, you guys can definitely hear such. This is one of our deals. I'm not going to allow Patrick to cover this one here. This is the one that we're actually closing in on here at the end of February. And I'll go ahead and allow Patrick to go ahead and go over this deal.
Yeah.
He's actually viewed it himself as well.
Yeah, so this is one of the deals that's actually, I'm looking at myself investing to this. This is also in Arizona. The plan is to close next month. So right now, this is an opportunity for you guys. We're gonna have a guest speaker coming in, gonna talk more detail about this deal, the numbers, the intricate house book that he was talking about. He's gonna be here. In the meantime, we can have lunch right now, we're gonna take a break, and then I can get him on going, and he can really deep dive onto this deal and why I'm excited about this myself. Because I went to that area, I flew to Arizona to look at this apartment myself. And it's one of the apartments I'm excited to invest into the offer too. So, with that being said, we good to take a break, and then I'll have the speaker ready.
Yes. For you guys to get access, we're gonna break out into a private room. For you guys to get access, go ahead and, if you guys are looking to take advantage and hear more of the business plan, hear from the operator of the deal that we're doing, go ahead and scan this QR code, and you do have to fill out this information. And from such, once those gone through and fill out this information, and you guys are looking to hear more, then we'll go into the room, the breakout room, and then we'll go ahead and go over. We'll zoom him in. You guys will be able to see his face and everything, and he's gonna come here and provide more insight into the deal as well too, and more of the numbers, more of the debt, everything for you guys, so you guys can get insight into everything that we're operating on.
Yeah, so essentially, the reason we have this is SEC regulations, this deal has not been closed, so we're working on that. So essentially, if you guys want to know about, if you want to register, so that way we can talk deep in the numbers. That's why we want to have your name in there. So that way when we talk deep, we know who we talk to about.
And then really quick, some people that are not looking to take advantage of it, we do want to inform you guys on some of the other things that we also work on here at Lean Fat. It's not just multifamily, we do provide consulting, finance, tax services, tax advisory and planning. As stated earlier, he's been doing this for 25 plus years. We've got bookkeeping and payroll services, business consultant, Lean Fat multifamily, everything we're doing on the multifamily side of things, and the fund that we have with multifamily. Then we've got Lean Fat AI, which I would love for you guys to connect with Lax, the gentleman who looks very elegant in the back, you know, very clean. He's the AI man behind all the operations of such. We've got the land development and agriculture opportunities bringing forth to you guys coming soon as well. We've got different things such as a trust setup, EV charging station, and Lean Fat franchise system as well too. So we've got, you know, many different things under one umbrella of Lean Fat Legacy that we're bringing forth to you guys. This is just one of many different investments. You know, we've got other operators that we also invest into in terms of the multifamily space. We just love the system that's been in place with the company Rise 48 that you guys are going to be hearing about here pretty soon, and being able to hear from one of the operators himself. And but ultimately, what we have is, you know, an enterprise, you know, of different services where we can help you guys regardless of where you guys are at. If you guys have the minimum investment of 50,000, amazing. We would love to present the opportunity for you guys. If not, let's put a plan of action to help you guys get to that position. You know, in terms of tax strategies, different things that we can help scale your guys' business to help you guys get in a position of being able to invest and get those tax advantages of investing into real estate, as you guys all heard from today. So that is everything that we have for today. When is the next event? You guys may be asking. We're looking to do this quarterly, so we are looking to do this April 25th, and we will be having information on how to properly structure your personal and business credit to acquire funding. And we want to also cover the 1031 exchange and how to funnel your funds to pay zero taxes on real estate investing. And we're going to have the guest speaker here, Clint Yoder. He'll be here speaking to you guys as well too. So make sure you guys connect with him, Matt, Lax, everybody in here. There's all the resource and all the value that everybody can come and, you know, create that unity. So thank you guys all truly for being here. Now is the time, and my favorite part, to go out and network. You know, ask questions, connect with people. As I mentioned, the greatest gift anybody can give you guys is a connection. So connect with somebody here before you guys leave. Thank you guys all. We're gonna have a breakout room at about, it's 12:50. We'll do about 20 minutes of networking at 1:10. We'll come together in the breakout room, and we're gonna zoom in our private speaker at 1:15. So thank you guys truly for hearing from me. Get some music going. Come get some food. Don't be shy. Come eat. We got plenty to go around. Come in. Come in. Peace and love, family. Say what's up to YouTube. Who's live on
Yeah,
YouTube?
oh, okay.
My guys right here, man. My brothers. Y'all see, man. We out here around Rock. Yes.
So right
Come on, man. Family, one love. We out.